Experimenting with rhythms. This is mainly talking about scheduling, not actual music rhythm, but it's very similar in the sense that we have a week and how do you use that week? What goes on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on. And I've always struggled actually with creating a weekly rhythm and sticking with it, mainly because you end up not doing something on Monday and that has a ripple effect on the rest of the week. But I want to experiment with it again one more time. And this time around, because I am almost coming to a close with the challenge of uploading every single day for a year for the second channel right here, I want to at least have a little bit more fun with it before it is over. I'm not sure if I want to keep doing it or not, but we'll see. But for now, I'm going to make a rhythm starting next week of just posting certain types of videos that I like. So for instance, there's going to be 2 videos where it's based around self-improvement and productivity, just talking about things like getting over certain fears, doing things that are, better for me in general, helping me improve with how I feel about life and everything. Very important to me. I feel like that's a topic that I naturally talk about, so I have to include it. 2 more videos that are related to more of the creative aspect of things, like me talking about my audiobook, the creation of it, talking about stuff like this, where I basically talk about how I make my videos or what tools I use, the microphones, all that stuff. I used to make a lot of videos about that. I didn't necessarily like certain ways I was approaching it, but I'm curious to approach it in different ways to see if I like it better. But I know in general for the future, I do want to create more things that are useful to people. So I think that if I keep practicing that, I can make better and better videos. So I want to eventually go there. It relates to my ultimate goal. And so that's 2. So 2 for the self-improvement, 2 for the creative field. And then one of them, I do still want to try streaming. So for one day, I want to experiment with streaming and see what different types of streams I might like. So we'll reserve one day for that. And then for 2 more days, one of them will be the weekly reflection, and then the other one will be a bigger video. So something that I spend a bit more time editing, perhaps throughout the week. I think for the ones where it's smaller, I will probably just leave it like this, where it's very simply edited and doesn't take much time at all, less than 20 minutes total, basically. I have reserved at least 1 hour each day for this, which I call the challenge hour. And I've had that concept for a very long time at this point. I've always said that, okay, I have one main big thing, which is gonna be my focus on the Impact project, which for next week is gonna be starting next week is gonna be finishing my first piano album. And then this week right now, the Impact project is finally getting my main channel, a video on my main channel again. And it's gonna be, I'm working on 2 videos at once right now, but soon I will get at least 1 video out, and then hopefully I can finish making the second video as well. So the Impact project is around 6 to 8 hours each day. So that's the main thing I'm gonna do. So as long as I reserve that time, I have great focus on just one thing, and then the side project is, I just spend an hour or so on it, and I should be able to make progress with that since I've basically gotten so used to making videos really quickly. But that's kind of the rhythm that we're going for right now. And I think this is gonna be obviously an experiment. I feel like I'm not gonna find the best rhythm immediately and then be yeah, that's it. I have perfected productivity in my own life. It's gonna change, especially when I head to Japan. It's definitely gonna change. But at least for the time being, experimenting with it for maybe 30 days or so, and just seeing how it goes. I really like trying to do things in a clean, systematic, routine, almost very organized way, a rhythmic way. So that's what I'm doing, and let's see how it goes. If you're feeling a lot of chaos in your life, like I was in the past week, try organizing and try a rhythm using the different days. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.